So you might ask yourself, what's better than a car that can drive itself, is all electric, has practically no maintenance, is faster than a Porsche 911 Turbo, and can seat a family of 5 comfortably? A fully stocked mini fridge. All right guys, so check this out. I have an actual fridge inside of my Tesla Model Y. Now this isn't one of those little fridges that just uses a little heatsink. This actually has a compressor on the inside of it that actually refrigerates, okay? This plugs into the 12-volt adapter that's inside of this storage area, and it can actually run continuously. I'll get to that in just a moment. Here's the thermostat. I like to operate this manually. It does come with an app for your phone, but I personally don't like installing apps on my phone. So this manual control knob, that works just fine. The temperature can go down to -6 degrees Celsius, which is 21 degrees Fahrenheit. So this thing can actually be a freezer. You have this top area up here, and then you have the area below. The top area here can get really, really cold. So anything you can even put ice cream, popsicles, anything that's frozen you can keep up top, and it'll actually keep it frozen, whereas the bottom area is still cool, but it doesn't freeze. I use this for cold drinks, okay? So I like to keep it at 4 degrees. This can fit 20 cans of soda, it can fit 10 half-liter bottles of water, or it can even fit 4 wine bottles. Another thing I like about this is when the car is rocking and driving around, this door won't open by itself. There's actually a button that you need to push here to open it up, okay? So it does have a lock, so it's very secure. It fits nice and flush. You're probably gonna ask yourself, how much power does this draw from the battery, and how much am I gonna waste in electricity from the battery? It actually is really, really efficient. If you leave it running all day long and you just leave it on, it only draws like 2 miles of range per day, which is like nothing, okay? So this is a very efficient unit, very nice. And during the work week, where I'm out working, and every time I come back to my car, I like to have a nice cold club soda, I just keep this thing running. I don't even turn it off. The only thing that was a little tricky was when I first installed it and I would walk away from the car, even though I had Sentry mode on, the unit would stop running. There was no power to it. But I'll show you how I fixed that. It was actually a setting in the car itself. So basically all I had to do was go to charging, and then under charging, see that? It says keep accessory power on. That was actually off by default. So all I did was turn that on, and now anytime I'm not in the car, that 12-volt adapter in the back is always giving electricity to the fridge. If I'm not mistaken, you don't even have to have camping mode on, and you don't even have to have Sentry mode on. As long as you have keep accessory power on, there's power going to that fridge. Okay, so this top area here, this is where I keep my cold cans of soda. Okay, so if I take those out, it's very humid here in Florida. It's like 90 some odd degrees. You can see a little bit of ice and condensation here, so this thing is legit. Okay, if I remove this, you can see on the bottom here that we have a lot more room. I only had 3 more cans left, but you can put fruit, you can put sandwiches in there, whatever you want to keep cold, just put it on the bottom. And then you have this nice little separator where I keep my cans up top. So this is not gimmicky. This is an actually fully functional mini fridge for your Tesla Model Y. This thing is amazing, guys. My email inbox is usually full of all sorts of offers. People want me to do all sorts of product reviews on my channel, and I gotta be honest with you, I only do reviews on products that I actually want, I'm actually interested in, and after testing, I find that actually work. And so far, I mean, I've had this thing for a week. To be fair, I haven't had it forever, but it is a really, really cool thing to have in my Tesla. And it's one of those things where I don't know if I can live without a mini fridge in my Tesla anymore. So, as first world problem as that sounds, I mean, this is a really, really cool addition to the Model Y. Now, if you want to get this yourself, you can use code THUMBSUP to get 25% off of this unit. So I've put the link down below in the description. All you got to do is enter code THUMBSUP and you get 25% off of this mini fridge for your Tesla. So make sure you take advantage of that offer. The only thing that I'm going to say that was a bit of a negative was that the installation says that it's super easy. I'm gonna have to say the installation was not really quite that easy. It did take a lot of patience and shimmying to get this unit to fit exactly inside of the cubby on the side. The top part of the fridge and the bottom part of the fridge have to really lock together on the back with these locking pins. And I have to say, it wasn't as easy as the instructions would have you believe, but as you can see, it is doable. All right, guys, so thank you very much for watching this video. And remember that I wouldn't recommend something unless I thought it was actually a good product. And trust me, this is actually a good product. If you live in a warm climate like Florida, this is absolutely a must-have, a mini fridge in your Tesla. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks very much for watching. And go get yourself a mini fridge. Use code thumbs up, get 25% off.